we are calling on the minister that within the next 48 hours at least, we want a public address to Jamaica. Tired of the silence. I hear the babies crying and I want the Prime Minister, because I know that something must be wrong why he cannot be speaking. And I know the Andrew Holness that I know, something is hole in his mouth. There was a time when press conferences were held every 5 minutes. There was a time when we could hear the Minister of Health speaking with luster and gusto. And we are asking, what about now? Why aren't we being told anything? And we are demanding here from Manchester, from Region 5, from the fathers, the mothers, we want a fulsome statement from the government. We want the Prime Minister to speak to us. We want to hear from the Minister of Health. We are tired of the silence. And I want to echo the sentiments of the General Secretary of the People's National Party, Mr. Dayton Campbell. Because we're being told that the matter was held a secret simply because they did not want persons to panic. But as Mr. Campbell said earlier, that are you saying that if the matter was brought to the Prime Minister would have panicked? Are you saying that if you have brought the matter to the cabinet would have panicked? Now, if that is the case, then we are in serious trouble right now in Jamaica. And we are calling on the minister that within the next 48 hours at least, we want a public address to Jamaica. Tired of the silence. I hear the babies crying and I want the Prime Minister, because I know that something must be wrong why he cannot be speaking. And I know the Andrew Holness that I know, something is hole in his mouth. And I say to the Prime Minister, don't let anybody muffle you. Come out and speak and say that the minister did what the minister did was wrong. And we want to hear, and we want to hear now. Time come.
If you don't get that address within the next 48 hours,
and if we don't get that address, we're continuing to the streets. On Monday, the people of St. Elizabeth will be at another health institution echoing their voices. And we are here tonight. We may be 100 strong tonight, but we are carrying the messages from 30 divisions across the region. All 30 parochial divisions across Region 5 are saying what we are saying tonight. So we may be 100 out here tonight, but we are talking about echoing the voices of hundreds of thousands of people across Manchester and St. Elizabeth.
And we are saying, time come for Tufton to go. A lot of mothers are crying. This thing has been happening since July of this year, and nothing has been said about it. The minister has kept silent on this issue. At one point, he was interviewed and he said that, he had said it to the Prime Minister. Then another time he came back and he said he did not say it to the Prime Minister. We are asking Minister of Health, what is the situation with the dead babies? Mothers are crying, fathers are crying, the country is bleeding. And I want to tell you, I'm going to follow KD Knight and tell you that you're pathologically mendacious. You are a liar, you need to go. Time come.
We just want to, as a region, as a movement, to express our condolences to the mothers and the fathers and the families of these babies. You know, the matter we are hearing, even after statements were made in Parliament, basically trying to refute what the president of the party has said. Immediately, hours after, we saw a news report that from the Gleaner that the babies, a dead baby, the fetus was found at a sewer. And I'm saying to you that we cannot put up with this any longer. We want to know, why can't we get the truth? And I repeat myself, as I said earlier, within 48 hours, something needs to be said, because as I said before, that there was a time when every 5 minutes there was a press conference held in Jamaica when everything seemed to be gloomy and persons had good things to say. But now we are demanding answers, and we want it right now.
And I'm saying on behalf of the People's National Party, Manchester and St. Elizabeth, that we're calling for a special inquiry
because there have been reports from our sources that there are dead babies at all hospitals across the country.
Yes.
We're asking for independent pathologist report on all of the occurrences happening here with the dead baby occurrences, and we're asking that persons be appointed as an independent body to investigate as it relates to the dead baby's occurrence, because we know and our sources have told us that at Mandeville Hospital and all hospitals across the country, dead babies have occurred from this bacteria, and we want the country to be aware, and we're asking that an independent investigation be done, especially inquiry be done on this matter, and we're asking that time come for the government to respond to the people of the country, to respond to all the mothers who have suffering, all the families who are suffering. We're asking that this government, it is only just that the families need closure, the country needs closure, the people need closure. We're asking that this government respond to the call of the people.
It's not just July babies died. Do the math.
Yes.
My daughter is 4 years old and she caught the same bacteria, right? I am asking the government to go and investigate this man. Investigate.
This is a mother.
How long has he been in office? And how many babies have died since he has been in office?
We need an inquiry.
Because of slackness. The sanitization is poor. Come on now, Tufton. Go on home.
All right,
We
so
need an inquiry.
Mommy,
Come, Shamika.
mommy, your daughter caught the virus. And
My daughter caught the virus, other babies caught the virus. When my daughter was in the hospital, I will not name the hospital, but it's not just that hospital that was mentioned in July. It is several hospitals, and we need to investigate this. It is hard for so many women out there to give birth, and then you're going to just look at us and treat us like we're nothing. No, man.
We need answers.
We baby them dead. You know how it is. You know how traumatizing it is for a woman's body to go through that 9 months to give birth. If there was not women in this world, there would not be anybody. So you can't treat it like that, right? These dead babies and these parents that are going through the grief that they're going through. Listen, Tufton, I don't have a bit more. No, sir. I don't have nothing called. What's the word? There's no sympathy for us. And I'm talking as a mother who experienced it. I gave birth to twin and I lost one, and I was told that, oh, at least I have another one. My baby caught this virus. And if I never died, the grace of God, she would not have been 4 years old today. Right? So time come now.
And as you can see, based on the response of the motorists who are passing, and you could never imagine the thousands of calls that we received on our way here. So we just want to say that it is not only we may be leading the move today as a political movement, but we're speaking for hundreds of thousands of people. I know that there are persons within the health sector who are trying their best and want to speak out, but they cannot speak the way in which they want to speak. So today, we're speaking on behalf of Jamaica. We're speaking on behalf of the people in the health sector who are concerned and cannot speak because they know what the consequences will be.
And I would say, finally,
have a heart, play your part, and resign now.
it's only the right thing to do. And I will say, the People's National Party will offer support to the mothers and to the families who have suffered in this debacle.
Is it 15 or 50 babies covered, Mr. Tufton? Time
We
come.
need answers.
We need answers.
Are you suggesting things may be much worse than
Yes, we are saying it's worse than what is being reported. We know it is, especially at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital. There are more babies than 14, and we are saying we need the numbers. Jamaica needs to know. And Tufton, the mothers, the fathers, the families who are crying, they need closure. They need the truth. Time come.